Thank you so much for coming. I am super psyched that y'all are here, and I'm kind of overwhelmed and a little mystified about this whole thing. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm on the wrong page on my tab. Okay. So about 10 years ago, during one of my existential crises as an artist, I went to a healer who told me that I was put on earth to make family of the world. And it took me a few years to figure out how to go about doing that, but having all y'all here from all these different parts of my life makes me feel like I might be onto something.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So, Girls Gotta Eat is a project that was born out of anguish. Having lived in New York City in the 80s, I was appalled when our current president was elected. I remember feeling frantic as he began to unpack himself in his newly questionably acquired role. I couldn't believe that no one was stopping this wrecking ball of destruction, and I was angry and disgusted with each new reveal of his character. Somewhere between grab him by the pussy and, I don't know, I just kind of hit a wall. And the news became such a psychic downer, and the conversations with family members who adamantly refused to call out his behaviors because their political party traditionally aligns with their religion, his political party aligns with their religion, brought me to a new level of heartbreak. I couldn't hold those horribly negative feelings about what was happening and how helpless I felt without dipping into feeling depressed. So I mostly quit listening to the news, and I decided I wanted to make something that moved people and also represented my values. It just wasn't clear what yet. So, because I am both soothed by cooking and eating, and I love to travel, I often adventure vicariously by sampling foods from other countries when I want. And when I want to escape, I sometimes cruise Austin's international grocery stores,
Yes, ma'am.
looking for new culinary experiences. And I also happen to be blessed with a brain that sees pictures everywhere. And I love watching people being private in public. Everywhere I look, I see moments of character and slices of life, people making their way. So one day, shortly after I quit listening to the news, I was at the H-E-B on Far West. It qualifies because it has a kosher section. And I saw a slice of life moment that took me back to my days of living in New York. You might not be able to see her right now, but Nadine Hughes is standing right over here.
Yes, ma'am.
She and her best friend of 23 years were standing, it's the black and white picture upstairs. They were standing at the deli, deciding what they wanted the lunch meat they were gonna have for the week. And I just had a moment. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of in New York, but who are those people? And Nadine had these 4-inch long nails on. I was like, oh my God, they're drag queens. Well, of course they're in the grocery store. Girls gotta eat.
Yes.
And right after that, I was like, I crystallized the moment, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna find my way into the drag community. Something is here for me that I need to explore. So, and that moment crystallized my intention to find common ground with the people in the drag community through grocery shopping and eating. No one is other when it comes to getting our basic needs met. So to date, I've interviewed 15 queens about how they comfort and sustain themselves with food, and I've photographed all of them, actually one of them twice. I have a list of over 40 more performers who've expressed interest in being involved in this project, and ultimately I want this to be a coffee table book or possibly a TV series with more extensive interviews and photographs. If you'd like to help support this project, I have a GoFundMe page. Just ask me. I'll tell you all about it.
Yes,
What's that?
ma'am.
And let's see. I have loved every minute of getting to know this wonderful community of artists. Before October, oh God, I'm choking up. Before October of 2018, I had never been to a drag show, and since February of this year, I've probably been to a minimum of 3 a week.
Yeah.
Drag in Austin is thriving. Drag is so much more than you see on TV. It is a wonderfully expansive art form that allows performers to use whatever talents they have: acting, musical theater, dance, drama, comedy, crafting, makeup, hairstyling, whatever, to express themselves and explore their comfort zones and further define themselves. Drag is also a safe place to off-gas and process emotion that doesn't fit into everyday life. Life is complex and often painful. Drag is a haven. It's clear to me that drag has saved lives. There's also so much joy and playfulness in drag. Once I saw that, I was all in. That was it. These entertainers are incredibly hardworking people. Not only do they star in their own themed shows 4 or 6 nights a week, changing costumes a minimum of 3 times, doing multiple numbers, but many of them spend significant time every week mentoring younger performers. There's an incredible family network that exists in this community, and I've been honored to be welcomed in. My preconceptions have been smashed, and I welcome being brought up against my own naive or judgmental thinking. These folks have generously allowed me to see them as fellow creatives who also happen to shop groceries and eat. We are all humans working hard to put food on the table, love our people, realize our dreams, and eat our bananas, Cheeto Puffs, avocados, grilled chicken, and chips and queso. Thank you again for coming. Action cures anguish.